car needs to be repaired, phone bill, and I've gone way over on my data. Gotta catch up on the rent. Shopping needs to be done. It's gonna be so expensive. Damn it. Oh, what's this? The Intergalactic Summer Sale. Lord Gaben, ladies and gentlemen, praise be his name, praise be his name. Now, if you're anything like me, when these summer sales or these winter sales, just when any of the Steam sales happen, I find it difficult sometimes to figure out what I should get. So I put together a list of 10 games that I reckon you should pick up in this summer sale, and boy, do we have some doozies. So without further ado, let's take it away. First on deck, we have Arma 3. Now, this will be a tricky one for a lot of people because it is a mil sim and there is quite a lot to learn when it comes to Arma, but for $13.59 American, that's actually a really good price, and you get a lot in there. It's a hardcore tactical mil sim, but the beauty of Arma is it's not just Arma. You've also got a huge, massive modding community that have made some brilliant mods. Battle Royale mods, role-playing mods, survival mods. It is just full of extra content for you to explore. The maps are huge. The vehicles are incredibly extensive. There's a lot of fun to be had here. Not to mention a full game editor, which gives you the ability to create your own missions and your own scenarios that you can play with friends and share them online as well. Excellent game, a game that I love. I've played so much of. It just keeps giving me more things to do. I can't put it down and I couldn't recommend it more. Next up is Dying Light, one of my favorite zombie games ever made. Wow, what an experience. Great first-person controls in a really interesting world. Smashing zombies has honestly never felt so good. And the parkour mechanics in this game are probably second to none. Arguably better than the parkour mechanics in Mirror's Edge, another first-person parkour game. But this just did it so much better with the comboing of those attacks and just smashing the heads of zombies. This is a really addictive, fun game to play. It also has awesome co-op and is so much fun. The story is fantastic, the characters are done really well, the animations are great, and it holds up. It is a fantastic game, and it will have you on the edge of your seat, especially at night. It's currently 60% off, and it is on the market for $15.99 American. Do it. This game is fantastic. Up next is one of my personal favorites, and it's an absolute classic. Age of Empires 2 is 80% off at the moment for only $4 American. This is the classic strategy experience, the ones you all had when you were kids. Fun, classic strategy gameplay that you can play with your friends or against other people online. There is a small community that still really enjoy this game. Another great thing about this game as well is you don't need a monster rig to run it. You can literally run this thing on a potato. You don't need any sort of computer to be able to play this. And at $4, you'd be laughing all the way to Funtown. Population, Age of Empires 2. Here we have one of my favorite games from this current generation of games is Hitman. It's a complete revival of the old series, and I think they've done a fantastic job of capturing all the things you loved about the classic games. The time spent casing the maps and understanding the routes of all the guards and picking the opportune moment to strike or making it look like an accident. All of it's there. All of the stuff you want out of a really strong Hitman experience is there. And not to mention, it's really good looking game as well. The graphics are really impressive. With its complex map and level design, challenging missions, and extremely replayable game style, you'll keep coming back to this experience. You'll keep playing it. It's also got a really fun contract creator, so you can go into a mission and create your own contracts and then assign those contracts for friends or upload them to the contract database where people can play your contract to see if they can complete it, and they can sometimes complete it better than you can. And it's fun trying other people's contracts as well. So there's plenty there. 63% off at the moment. It's only $9.26 American. That is a really, really, really good deal. Now this is a bit of a silly one. I only recently started playing Just Cause 3. I've got about 30 hours in it now. And I have to say, this game is an incredible amount of fun. Just the different combos you can pull off using your grapple or your debt charges or anything else like that. It's just so much fun. Attaching a helicopter to a truck while you drive along, and then, you know, or attaching a person to a helicopter, and it's just the things you can do with all of the gadgets that you have in this game is just phenomenal amount of fun. It's over the top, it's silly, it's destruction at the max level. It's the loudest thing you'll ever play in your life, but man, is it a heap of fun. If you're looking for something to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride with, and just have some fun, then this is definitely one for you. Just Cause 3 is destruction at its finest, with a full action hero feels, fun and chill gameplay, and just no stress, explosions, and good times. Definitely worth checking out if you're looking for something just to relax to, something that doesn't require too much thought, apart from the most creative way you could possibly think of destroying something. Huge map, massive open world, big variety of vehicles, weapons, and ways to traverse. This is definitely one for those open world lovers out there. Now, this was a game a lot of people missed out on, I feel. Maybe they saw it and they weren't that interested in it, or they thought it was just a movie tie-in game, but it's not. Mad Max is currently at 75% off for $4.99 American. Is a phenomenally fun and surprisingly good game. It's got excellent car combat along with the deep car customization system. Those mechanics have been fleshed out so wonderfully, where every encounter feels intense and has you on the edge of your seat. The driving mechanics actually feel really, really solid. Not to mention the awesome aesthetic of the game with all of that post-apocalyptic, punky, deserty atmosphere. It's a wonderful game. Huge map to explore, great characters, and a really solid storyline. Mad Max, at that price, is 100% something you should be looking into. At the moment, both of the Metro games are 66% off, and they both cost $6.79. Now, if you've never played a Metro game, jump in right now, please. Go and pick these games up. Get the bundle, get both of them, because the new game's coming sometime next year, and these two games, Metro Last Light and Metro 2033, are phenomenally high quality first-person shooters. They are fantastic, with a rich, deep, engaging, and very immersive worlds. They are just going to swallow you whole. They can be extremely challenging if you want it to be, or it can be more of an easy ride where you're focusing more on the story if you want it to be. You can really customize the experience to fit the way you'd like to play. It's got great voice acting, tight gameplay, challenging enemies, and a great array of weapons. Life in post-apocalyptic Russia has never been so much fun. Now, I know this game has a pretty solid fan base and people really seem to enjoy it, but this won't be for everybody. I will warn you now, but I am a huge fan of Mount and Blade. This game, I've been playing this game for years. I absolutely love it. Anyone that's into medieval games, anyone that's into anything like Skyrim, this is definitely something for you. This is where all of those genres, they meet in the middle. Mount and Blade offers a massive array of things to do, from engaging in political negotiations, getting married, owning and running your own castles, starting your own empire, working for another king or queen to gain their favor, among all of the other things that you can do in this game, it is just a huge amount of fun. You can just sink hours into it, being a bandit, trying to be a bit of a warlord. Maybe you're just a merchant or a trader, and you try and make money selling wares on the road. There is just a litany of ways to play this game, and it is a gift that just keeps on giving. Once again, this game has a really strong modding community, and there are a bunch of different ways to play and experience Mount and Blade. And at the moment, it is only $4.99 on Steam, so you can't be mad at that. Now, next up is something actually quite a lot older, but it still holds up really, really well today. And that is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. It's currently 60% off at $3.99. This game was a classic. I played this game when I was a lot younger as well, and I played it again recently, and it holds up. It is a fantastic game. It's got an awesome storyline, arguably the best Force and lightsaber controls in any game that I've seen. A huge array of Force powers, both dark and light side. Character creation screens, multiple different lightsabers from double-sided like Darth Maul to dual wielding to single blades, all of it. It's incredible. You can even change the lightsaber color. You can be the Jedi you've always wanted to be. The level design is fantastic, and let's face it, it's a speedrunner's wet dream. This game will just keep you coming back for more with its great story and its fun gameplay mechanics. Next up on deck is The Division. It's currently 80% off, and it's going for $11.65 American, which I think is a really good price. Now, we all kind of know the story of The Division. It actually launched really well. It managed to drum up hype pretty effectively, and a lot of people bought the game. But what we bought wasn't really what we were expecting. It was, the enemies were very bullet spongy, and it just wasn't what they had kind of promised. We were expecting this nice, full-fat RPG experience in this really rich world, in this awesome environment, and we were kind of robbed of that. Since then, they have worked tooth and nail to bring you the game that you wanted to play. So I'm trying to spread the word a little bit. They have improved this game tenfold. It is a great looter shooter now. I personally think it is better than Destiny. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's engaging. They've added a lot more of those deep, rich RPG mechanics that we expect from a game like this, where you're able to respec and re-roll your items to make them better, really customize your character down to the numbers to make your character the perfect one that fits your playstyle. Massive amount of guns, tense PvP, a bunch of different game modes, a deep skill system, and a fully fleshed out endgame system. For $11.65, 100%, this is something you should be having a look at. At least consider it. Watch some streams, check out some YouTube videos. It's worth having a look at. So come join me in The Division. At that price point, you're laughing. Alright guys, well that's my top 10 for the Steam summer sale. I know there'll be a few in there that'll be a little bit controversial, and I apologise for that in advance, but these were just my thoughts. These are just the ones that I reckon are really, really good for the price point that they're currently at. Anyway guys, what are you getting? What are you picking up on the Steam sale? What do you think I should be having a look at that I might not have? Please give me recommendations, because I'm still having trouble figuring out what I want to buy during this Steam summer sale. Anyway guys, have a great day. Take it easy, and I will see you on the next one.